What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and today I'm bringing you guys another Halloween video. Yes, this pretty much became like an expectation from my viewer base that I make like a Halloween holiday special video every year. So this is my Halloween video of the year, and no, we're not going to be using Trick or Treat Gourgeist for the 5th year in a row and pretending it's original. We're going to be going over a glitch today, and I felt like this was quite fitting because last year I went over a glitch as well for Halloween, so I really wanted to do this again for Halloween. DeWobblefett messaged me on Twitter the other day, and DeWobblefett, one of the main people that does research for battle mechanics on Smogon and Showdown, and he messaged me on Twitter and showed me this tweet he made, and I'm like, okay, I gotta see what he's talking about right here. So the tweet reads, battle mechanics researcher Sadistic Mystic finds that if you use Toxic during the turn, it sets all of the Pokemon's moves to sure hit accuracy until the end of the turn, not just Toxic. And I felt like I would clarify that DeWobblefett means poison type Toxic, not just like any regular Pokemon using Toxic, so they have to be poison type while using Toxic. And as you can see here, you can use this with Instruct to get sure hit Horn Drill Okos with Nidoking. And I'm going to go over this clip real quick right here. So as you can see, he has Nidoking and Oranguru in this clip. And the Nidoking carries Toxic and Horn Drill, and Nidoking does go for the Toxic, and a Dugtrio doesn't really do anything. We're going to speed it up a bit, and the Oranguru goes for the Trick Room. And I'll leave a link to this tweet in the description in case you guys are curious. Now, the Oranguru is going to go for Instruct into Nidoking because it is now slower under Trick Room, and Nidoking will go for the Toxic, and which won't do anything because obviously it's hitting a Steel type. Dugtrio is going to go for the Dig right here, which means it's going to be invulnerable, which means nothing can hurt it. And every attack's gonna miss, but because of the poison type Toxic, Horn Drill's able to hit the Dugtrio regardless of that and just one-shot it. And that's pretty much like demonstrating the glitch or the like exploit for the poison type Toxic into the Horn Drill. And so since I am an insane human being, I felt like I would try to exploit this glitch myself in a real battle, which is pretty difficult. I figure I'd try to do it anyway just for content. So here we are. Ta-da! We have this Halloween theme team-ish. I guess like it's mostly Halloween. Like we have Obstagoon and Lycanroc. Halluwueen. They're part of the Uwu. They put the Uwu in Halloween. I don't know. And then we have Runerigus, which is kind of Halloween. And then we have Espeon, which is a cat. And then like black cats are Halloween related, I guess. I don't know. Espeon's required for this strat, so that's why I have Espeon. Crobat's on this team because it's Halloween related and it's a very fast Tailwind user. It's just Halloween related. And then Nidoking is obviously the Pokemon that's going to be exploiting the glitch right here. So that is our team for this video. And as you can see, our opponent today is having a lot of fun in the VGC metagame with Landorus, Heatran, Kartana, Tapu Fini, Galarian Moltres, and Comfey. So a very stacked up team. But let's see how Halloween memes with the Horn Drill glitch bitch goes up against a very fun VGC team. Alrighty, so we're challenged by Gab, who is quite the fab trainer card. I love the color scheme.
Oh, I liked her. I followed her. I was like, I like her.
I like her trainer card. I'm simping for her trainer card. I won't lie. I won't lie. My opponent's going to be leading off with the Moltres and the Comfey. It was just become quite popular, no thanks to Fufu too. I swear. Fufu's a trendsetter, but me and him were talking like day one of Crown Tundra, and I'm like, Galarian Moltres is so cool. I think it's gonna work really good with Comfey. And he's like, I think the same thing. I'm gonna make a video about that. And I'm like, have fun. I'm gonna be lazy for a week and barely make any content for Crown Tundra. Whoopsies. My bad, my bad. But I'll try to make more content for you guys in the near future. I'm enjoying live streaming a little bit more, but I understand most of you guys don't really like my live streams and prefer like showdown content or post-narrated Wi-Fi content, so my bad. I'll try to get back on that as soon as possible. But anyways, Journeycast is gonna activate the Moltres weakness policy, but I'm like, nope, not on my watch. I'm gonna give the Moltres the eject button, and I'm gonna go for the Venoshock. Yes, I have Venoshock on my Nidoking. I don't really know why. I show why like later in the battle, but like that doesn't really validate why I have Venoshock. But we're able to consume my opponent's Dynamax, force Moltres out as they're going to be forced out, and they're going to bring in Kartana here. And now my opponent is going to switch out of the Comfey the following turn and bring out their Moltres yet again. As here, I'm going to go for a very vital aspect of the strat, which the WeedleTwineedle recommended I do. So giving Nidoking Magic Bounce is a way to pull off this glitch bug exploit as well, as thankfully my opponent spares my Nidoking and goes for Leaf Blade into Espeon, knocking me out, but this is fine. Even though Kartana gets +1 attack from base boost, we're able to set up a substitute, which will allow us to tank at least 1 attack for my opponent's Kartana at the very least. So that's good for us. And I think after the skill swap magic bounce and the substitute, some red flags went off of my opponent's head. And they're like, okay, I may have underestimated Nidoking a little bit too much. And I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, now that I'm behind a substitute, maybe I'll be able to go for some speed control. I go for the protect. I'm really hoping the Kartana doesn't target into the Crobat. I'm praying they don't do that at this point. And I'm going to go for Tailwind here because I need to get off my speed control so I can outspeed Kartana at the very least. Because I'm trying to get out of this situation without taking as much damage as possible because I got off my skill swap magic bounce. Now I just need this Nidoking to live for as long as possible because I'm set up to perform the glitch. However, I just need a little more support. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take a Fiery Wrath right here. But Kartana hits into the protect and we're just able to guard ourselves with the Nidoking. And now I can showcase the glitch. So we're going to go for the Toxic into Nidoking, and it's going to act as if Nidoking went for Toxic because of the Magic Bounce. So now Hornjewel has the Poison type Toxic accuracy, and Hornjewel's able to knock out the Kartana.
That bitch is so evil.
So I'll try to like explain this I'll try to like explain. So when you use Magic Bounce or like you attack into a Magic Bounce, like for example, if you skill swap Magic Bounce and Sticky Web gimmick in singles, it acts as if the opponent uses Sticky Web, which is why it works with the competitive and Defiant abilities. However, if you try to use it with Court Change, for example, which I found out the hard way in one of my older videos, it actually doesn't work the same way, where like it'll still know it's your Sticky Web, but with Magic Bounce, if you use a status move in a Magic Bounce, as if the opponent or like the opponent being targeted by who has Magic Bounce, like I'm using Toxic here, and it acts as if Nidoking is using Toxic, not that like Crobat's. Am I making any sense? I'm not the best at wording things. I'm sorry, but basically we're gonna Horndrill Landorus Thick. Landorus, he's first showcasing in Generation 8, and it's getting Horndrilled in the booty hole by Nidoking. That was amazing, and Crobat's able to live another Fiery Wrath, get the Pinch Berry. And yeah, I'm sorry if this glitch is hard to explain. And if you have any questions about this glitch, leave them in the comments down below. I think like it's somewhat easy to understand, but Pokemon's literally my entire life, so I guess I have a better understanding of this game than most people. So if you have any questions about this glitch, leave them in the comments. I'm sure some nerds, or myself included, will reply or answer any questions you may have about this glitch. But my opponent's gonna go for full healing here, and I'm actually gonna go for Toxic and a Nidoking yet again. Using Toxic and a Nidoking is necessary for the Hornjewel to be perfectly accurate. Yeah, that is just the main thing. Nidoking needs Magic Bounce, or it basically needs to use Toxic before it uses Hornjewel. And using Toxic into it while it has Magic Bounce acts as if Nidoking has the Toxic. Yes. Okay, I think that's like the best way of explaining it. Okay, like I don't know how else to word it. But yeah, Toxic into the Comfey here, because I thought my opponent would forfeit here because it's Comfey versus 2 poison types. My opponent's gonna play it out, so I respect it. I'm like, okay, I think they're gonna forfeit here, so I just like went for Toxic and Venoshock. That's the big dick synergy with the Venoshock on Nidoking. That still isn't a good reason to run Venoshock, but I'm like, if I run Sludge Bomb, then like I'm losing my sheer force. But then I'm like, I don't know, maybe I should run Sludge Bomb. But I like Venoshock because I think it's cool. And it's like, I like making my teams have as much synergy as humanly possible, even if it's bad synergy. Am I weird? I think I am weird, but that's why you guys love me, right? You watch me for this like weird ass synergy and just being crazy enough to try out this glitch exploit. So Hornjewel gets all 4 KOs in this video. So yeah, we're able to pull off the glitch. This only took me 5 battles to do, and the funny thing is that the 4 battles which I lost were against like not really that great teams, but in the one game where I get it to work, it's actually against like a somewhat decent team. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this glitch exploit, and I will be showing you guys the rental code for this team because I do have backup strats on this team, which I'll explain very quickly. So as you can see, oh my god, this team is so bad, but it is Halloween related. You can't even hate for me posting this on Halloween because it is somewhat Halloween-y. As you can see, we have ring target Runerigus, which it has ring target for 2 reasons. The first main reason is because we have Lycanroc Midnight form with the no guard ability, and the idea is to close combat a very strong attack, I understand, into Runerigus, but Runerigus only takes like 15 to 20%. Thanks to ring target, we're actually able to get hit by close combat, and close combat, it gets these stat drops and makes contact with Runerigus, which acts like a skill swap. So Runerigus gets the no guard as Lycanroc pivots out, and then you can bring out Nidoking, skill swap into Nidoking the same turn and give it the no guard ability, which also is a way to guarantee perfectly accurate horn drills. Now that is obviously a horrible strategy, but you can't even lie, like that's just hella heat. Another thing it's on this team for is obviously horn drill can't hit ghost types, and if you trick a ghost type their rank target, they can get hit by horn drill. Also, Vegas can just hit it with poltergeist anyway and do some really good damage. So Vegas is on the team for that reason, also because it's Halluween related. Lycanroc's Halluween related. Obstagoon's on this team because it's somewhat Halluween related, and it's meant to synergize with the skill swap magic bounce. I showcased the strat in one of my older showdown videos, but you skill swap magic bounce to the opponent and then you're able to go for parting shot, and it actually bounced back into Obstagoon and acts as if the opponent uses parting shot into the Obstagoon. It gets double defiant and they're forced to switch out. However, if their Dynamax skill swap fails, but you know, that's just backup strats for these Pokemon. And then Crobat's on this team for Tailwind. Obviously, Tailwind's always useful. Like, Crobat doesn't really need synergy. Toxics for the strat, and then we have Acrobatics because I should just run Brave Bird, but I didn't want Crobat to kill itself with Brave Bird, and I figure it usually gets its Pinch Berry every battle, so I just have Acrobatics over Brave Bird. But yeah, that is the team. I don't recommend to use this in ranked. If you want to like try to pull off the strat against one of your friends or in casuals, here's the team. I felt like I had to make a video like this because a lot of people were tagging me in the tweet. Dewalvet literally messaged me with the eye emoji. So I'm like, okay, I'll make a video on this. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video as it really helps me out. And make sure to leave a comment letting me know what you think about this glitch or bug exploit or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it a glitch for this video's sake, but what do you think? Do you think it was intentional by Game Freak, or do you think it was like an oversight? Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this glitch. But that'll do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. I do have some other Halloween related videos I posted in the previous years. I'll leave in the end screen if you're interested in actually watching like Halloween related teams duke it out if you're actually impressed by Trick or Treat Gourgeist. But that'll do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. I love you all very, very much, and I'll check you guys in my next video.